Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Hogwarts Legacy with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. So we have our first major quest or story quest or main quest, I don't know how you want to put it, of the semester. And that is to meet with Poppy for Fire and Vice. Poppy's waiting in the area of the far north of Hogwarts as the broom flies. Now this does require a level of 19, which we have a level of 32. So I think we're going to be good with this one. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? That is once... There we go. All right. So, yes, we just need to stand here and wait around for her because apparently... Oh, Hi.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the Poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the Poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat,
yes, actually.
But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the Poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The Poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The Poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Right.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the Poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah.
This way.
All right. How do you know where you're going if you've never gone here before?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
A couple of centaurs.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the Poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the Poachers and those they work with.
Me too, believe me. But no, the Poachers would love to get their hands on me.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the Poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with Poachers?
I did notice the Poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Or the centaurs are just racist, and any person with two legs, any human, they just assume are evildoers. Oh, hello.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Perhaps there is.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the Poachers were here, perhaps we
Revelio.
can find out why.
All right.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
That's a good question.
Pelt. Poor beasts.
Says the guy who's got at least a
Still
few...
smoking. They can't have been gone long.
You've got at least a few things that are made of fur, buddy.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Does it really? I mean, you've known that the Rookwood's poachers and Ranrock's goblins have been working together for a while now. Like, you knew that back in the
Anything
spring.
interesting?
Or summer.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have
Right.
a good feeling about this.
I don't know why.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what do they do?
Revelio. Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I mean, I'm sure we can sneak up on them.
Revelio.
Always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
He's turned around, so now we should be good to come out here.
It's Totalis.
I did always like a polite battle.
Revelio.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
That's a good question.
Petrificus totalis.
So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood Tom's glade!
Revelio.
All right, so there's just what? There's just this one person left outside, at least. All right, so once they turn around and go back...
Petrificus totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Revelio. Only one way to find out.
Into the Poacher's tent.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Maybe you guys want to keep your voices down a bit.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the Poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The Centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be
Not
more
with
dragons
wizard.
here.
Oh, jeez.
Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
What I wouldn't give to be a demigod.
Don't know what Victor was thinking. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Right, I guess we're going this way then?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Join us?
And I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last...
Petrificus totalis.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people down there.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the Poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
I'm all right with that.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Yes, I know that. Lady, this is not my first time sneaking up on Poachers, okay?
Look,
Revelio.
they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Right, well, if you would let me actually, like, walk normally. Dear gods, why am I creeping so slowly?
Hello, Hamora.
Hey, my trick of, just move a little bit forward and then a little bit back actually worked this time. Twice.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Yeah,
Let's
but
make them count.
a few seconds can mean a lot.
Careful! Ramrod will want his dragon intact.
Central's quieter than you. Someone...
Don't think you're getting out of here.
You little cowards!
Stupid one.
The coward.
Let me have some!
Reputation does not belong in back.
Potato.
A puff scheme.
Let me have some!
Stop that!
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Let me have some!
Arrest them!
Defender.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Redactio.
You've made a mistake.
Bombarda.
Better suit for guarding in the battle.
I hate these fights.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Miserable weed.
Reputation does not belong in back.
Potato.
The lamb returns to the...
Let me have some!
Let's see you survive that heat. Give me more of that.
Down is easy. How are you doing this? Back for more. Somebody's been paying attention in herbology.
Bombarda.
Let me have some! Arrest them with that! How's the view?
Dependent.
Whoa! Ooh!
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Right, well, let me fucking cast this damn spell, and we're good.
This may have been a bad idea.
Come on, girl, you can pop up. Now recognize me. Don't be a racist like the rest of them. Realize that we're the good guys here.
Incendio.
Yeah, those wings are not big enough to lift that big of a body.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely.
Probably
It'll be
not a
hard
great
hiding
idea.
Something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's
That's
anything
smart.
the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Okay, cool. So she is wanting us to collect a page from the Underground Harbor and a page from the book on intermediate transfiguration. Okay. Those both sound pretty easy. Wait a second. We actually want to go to... I want to go down here and grab this bit of ancient magic. It would be nice to be able to have like a full-on, you know, as much ancient magic stored up as we could get.
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
All right, but where is that?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Aha. Okay, so we've got a lot of frog statues. Let's start here and go.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult.
No, it wasn't. That was actually pretty easy. So what's in the fourth one? The fourth one is nothing. Okay. It doesn't actually take us back where we started, which is kind of interesting.
Incendio.
But takes us where we basically through where I was going to go anyway. Any new quests in there? No. Okay. All right, so we have the underground harbor.
Accio.
With a dancing couple. That's a little weird.
Revelio.
All right, located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard, the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Ma'am, are you okay?
So this is the underground harbor.
Really, you can't skip stones with your hands? You have to use a wand? All the money for me, none for the rest of you. And there's just an elevator here? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, a lift. A lift. Gotta remember, we're in England. Well, Scotland.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That was just tonight. Right, well, obviously we need to go to the library in order to find the page from this book. Yes, and we need to go upstairs for it. Okay.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes, actually.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz. just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Right.
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid!
Sure, hit me.
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
Right.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Whatever.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match,
Okay,
true
okay.
or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Oh, well, that's false.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pen. If you're
Thank
inclined
you.
to test your knowledge again,
No,
and I
thank
won't
you.
be giving
I'm-
you any
I'm-
more easy questions either, then
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
let me know if you change your mind.
What's not
I
about...
put the book back on the
Revelio.
pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
All right, this book was designed to help guide students who wish to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students for a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
All right, cool. Transfiguration classroom. So we can at least get our final spell. Well, the final spell that we're going to get. I'm not going to deal with the unforgivable curses. Because fuck that shit. It's another classroom.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down.
Question.
Settle down.
Was that a book that you turned into an owl, or an owl
as
you just
may
turned
be
into a
weary
book?
of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Well, you do need to wear glasses.
Now,
Which does make me
you all
wonder,
know what
is
to
there
do.
no spell to, like, correct eye imperfections? No potion, no nothing like that? Alright, so space... That okay. Transformation. No, it's transfiguration.
Beautifully done.
Of course.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWL. before you know it.
Okay.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Not really, no.
Not at all.
I mean,
was,
kind of.
mainly
Lightly,
interested
but
in
I mean,
learning
the
more about
ghost
the Aura program.
first
I
said,
saw
hey,
Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was
we
intrigued.
want you to go there.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thanks.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Bombarda.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Now, see, we want to get another talent because with one more talent spell, we can actually turn enemies into explosive items and use them to explode their compatriots, which would be really fun. Okay, why are you so quiet? Okay, so there's Goblin Mine south of Hogwarts. Okay.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Right, I suppose we'll go and meet Natty with her mom. Right, divinations. That's where her mom is.
So frustrating.
Hello?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I mean, I'm on Natty's side.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Right.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
All right.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
I mean, I can see her point.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Well,
Thank you
I
for
mean,
being
in theory.
here during that rather awkward conversation.
Any time? That was the other thing that we were going to do. I was going to look for, yeah, this Depulso Puzzle Room 1. I don't know if these are like extra Depulso things or what. It seems like they are. Which, you know, would be pretty cool.
I think they're
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Well, Peeves is having fun.
Depulso!
So yeah, there's just extra Depulso challenge rooms. All right, so where are we needing to get to? That's the real question.
Revelio.
Are we needing to get up to there? I don't know where we're supposed to be getting to. Oh, maybe we're just supposed to be getting across there? In which case...
Depulso.
All right. Nah, that might not have been such a good idea.
Accio.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure I have just, like, screwed all that up. All right, so...
Depulso.
You there, you there. Now, how many more do we have? Okay, so we've got one of you there. Okay.
Accio.
So sends you across. Boom. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. So boom, there.
Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
No, I didn't want to do it there. I want to do it there. We'd say pull you there. But now see, you're... All right. You know what? I'm just going to say... How the hell do I get out of here? This is not a good day for me to try doing puzzles like that. My head is just not in it today. Of course, it didn't help anything that when I went to bed, it's, you know, my clock said 3 o'clock, and then it's like, oh no, actually, it's 4 o'clock. All right, so we are supposed to go and... meet up and talk about the egg. What's back here?
Hello, pardon me?
Yes?
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
I find a lot of
Give
shit
Penny
to sell.
Almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
Right.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Dittany to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Okay.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
Would you stop that?
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
Right, all right. I'm yeah,
All
I'll
right.
buy a shop.
I
Why
shall go and
not?
find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
I was not anticipating owning a shop, but I guess we will.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh no, that's just an owl. I thought that was like...
Revelio.
No, that is a book page.
Accio.
Come here, darn you. Thank you.
Aloha Mora.
Well, that's a lazy-ass lock.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, do you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Right.
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
Right.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you.
Consider your finances, dude.
Well,
you've got plenty of money.
I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again. You know,
Right, 1,500.
Pennies.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
Why not?
I have to say I'm impressed. You
It's a little
are
over a tenth of what we
remarkably
have.
Student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry.
Brave?
Give me the
Why
money,
brave?
And I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Okay. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. So I'm feeling like this is a grift. This is a scam. Like she sells the shop for 1,500, so she gets 1,500 gold. For one reason or another, the shop, the person who owns the shop fails to get it up and running, so she kindly offers to buy it back at a severe discount, of course, because hey, I mean, it's just cutting your losses. So she pays 500 to get the shop back. She gains 1,000 gold every time this scam is run, and the person thinks that, oh well, for whatever reason, this is just a bad shop, it's a bad position, whatever it is that causes it to fail. And they're like, hey, but at least I'm not out 1,500, I'm only out 1,000.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Wow, it's a shit sty.
Reparo.
Nothing like a bit of hard work.
This isn't very hard work. I'm just waving a wand
This
around.
will surely be the most successful shot in Hogsmeade. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
She
shouldn't have said that.
Breath again.
Penny must get back to work now.
So she's wondering if we should even bother opening it. Hello? You should be asking yourself a few questions before climbing in there, my dude. That's not good. It's not good. Yeah, see. Hello?
Revelio. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
An elf-sized hat. Well, that's...
Well, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with! I sense you're not ruffled by hard work. So determined to guess it'll be wonderfully fun! For me, at least.
Lumos. That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there?
It's a poltergeist.
Revelio.
Yeah, not liking this.
That's lovely. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Seems as if I should hang something there.
Yes, a lantern.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
The others?
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every storm. Unfortunately for you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end. Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Okay, a couple more hanging spots. Yeah, totally not creepy. Totally not creepy.
Lumos.
But this looks like we're right back at the...
Oh, deja vu. Watch your step.
Okay, so those mannequins aren't easily targetable?
Lumos.
Rude.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Lumos.
They really do like the Mad Hatter over at Warner Brothers, don't they? Like, this is just like...
What was that?
Like, this is the Mad Hatter's stuff straight out of fucking Batman. Okay, so each...
Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Confringo. Bombarda. Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
So is it like, I think every section is like cellular, so individual cells, like you can't fire a spell from one cell to another.
Lumos.
That seems to be what it's about. Which is problematic as far as just game design.
Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy.
Oh, so now some of them are coming to life and attacking.
Bombarda. Protego.
I'm sorry, I had a shield up.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Protego.
All right.
Lumos.
Oh, sweet.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right, so now we got to go down the other. Oh.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Right, so the room is upside down. That's nice.
Revelio.
So...
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Okay, this is getting very confusing now. So... we can't go back. Do any of you portraits want to help me?
Revelio. Lumos.
All right, so it looks like there might be something across the across here, maybe?
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right, so how do I flip the room around?
Revelio.
All right, so it looks... Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Oh, well, that opened the door at least.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So now we can take it in here and say...
Fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Spins the room back around, giving us the ability to... I'm up through here. Then come up into the upper point here. Right. Okay. Well, this is getting confusing and...
Accio.
Troublesome.
Wingardium Leviosa.
All right, so that spins this room around.
Accio.
What if we take this?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, ha 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 ha. See, these are starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, these are some of the traditional types of puzzles and stuff. Things are starting to make a bit more sense here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, open the goddamn door. Why are you giving me Wiggenweld potions? Hello. Fuck me.
Now let's get your attention. Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
All right. That was rude, sir. But at least we're going back to so we've got, so that should open a part of the door? Yeah, see, that removes one bar, but we need we have a second bar. All right, so we get to do this all over again. Fantastic. Or I guess in a different...
I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you?
It's not exactly
foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long.
Confringo.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
Not really, no.
Should.
I mean, this is kind of your playground.
I don't seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Protego. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, but the door's closed, so that center one keeps the door open.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right. There we go. Simple, easy.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
All right, come on then.
Lumos.
Unbeatable Quidditch gloves. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Nothing's unbeatable.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right, so yeah, this is not exactly what I was expecting when they asked when it asked if I wanted to buy a shop.
Wingardium Leviosa.
But then again, house elves don't have much of a choice when it comes to what their owners tell them to do. Back at Hogwarts. Oh.
A game within a game. Ooh, knight to H3.
Aha. Alrighty then. I'm not liking this guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's
Revelio.
I mean, you know, we have to deal with Peeves.
That wasn't too difficult.
No, it wasn't. Oh, wait. Is this... So yeah, see, I think it's kind of you can't go anywhere where one of those pieces could get you. I think it's what
goodness. I do hope you're having as much fun as me.
I mean, it's not bad. It's
I
not
think
bad.
I'll keep you around a bit longer.
You need to tighten up your games a little bit. Maybe not so much, not so much in the wandering perspective, but, it's not bad.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I mean, I'll take this over Poachers any day. Or people just generally out to kill me. I mean, he's just wanting to have some fun. It's all fun and games for him. All right, so a fight's upcoming. Oh, hello.
Ready?
Protego.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this? Where shall I put this? Where shall I put this?
Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defender.
Axis Bombarda. The cat. I mean, you come.
Stupefy. Protego.
Right.
Stupefy.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun.
I'm sorry, did you just bitch slap me?
Win a bit.
Did you just fucking bitch slap me? That is very rude. Alright, Peeves may be a jerk, but like this guy, he's worse. He is far, far worse. Still, it's not like he's doing massive amounts of damage. Like, yeah, I got slapped around a little. Why a graveyard? Why a graveyard? My dude with his shades.
Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed.
Yeah.
And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access through the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent!
I did not
Let
agree,
the
sir.
games begin!
I did not agree.
Catch is cat, but cat is cat. I mean, you cat.
Defender. Bombarder.
So you're basically a troll.
Potato. Bombarder. Defender.
Yeah, he's basically a troll. A 3-level troll, but still a troll. Excuse me?
Bombarder. Protego. Stupid one. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
All right, let's take care of the annoying little assholes. Fine. Fuck you.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
Yeah.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Oh, fuck you. Oh. All right. Do not like, sir.
Bombarder. Defender.
So you know what? Fuck it. I have ancient magic, motherfucker. Fuck your point of view.
Well, well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
I am not a poltergeist, sir.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did.
Yes.
In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of one?
I would.
Pleasure doing
So
business.
2 days a month after 9 p.m., he gets to come out and have fun in the shop.
Well done. I had a feeling about you.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Right, so Cassandra knew all about this, huh? I think we need to go and have a little talk with Cassandra. Yeah, I was not anticipating having like I said, a Mad Hatter style playground, but
Hello, Penny.
I guess you can't have a Warner Brothers game without it.
So glad you're back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
I'm sorry, don't I own you
But how
now?
can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk
So
to the
she didn't
authorities.
file the
Oh,
paperwork.
Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
So yeah, she said she was going to file the paperwork. She didn't file the paperwork. She just took the money and was like, okay, thanks for the money. I still own the shop.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
Yes.
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you might have missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop.
Yeah.
In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Let's. I would like to know what the hell she thinks she's doing. Okay, you're following me? Do you not know the way?
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant. Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
All right.
Stop her!
Confringo!
Stupid one! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda!
Such a sass!
Levioso!
Potato! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda!
Yeah, bitch.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Protego! Bombarda! Defender! Defender.
How about this? Yeah. Not feeling so good now, are you?
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Protego!
Protego! Bombarder! Defender!
More than you'll know.
Bombarder! Defender!
Confringo!
Bombarder! Defender!
Take that, you two-timing bitch.
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Second that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio.
Yeah, so now we own the shop. Properly this time.
Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Thank you. Right, this is the house that we broke into before. This is Cassandra's shop place.
Aloha Mora.
And she only has a level 1 lock, really? And she has a demiguise. All right, so yeah, we have our own shop now.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny,
Really?
You're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
Okay. Stitches and Draughts. Cladwell and Brewster. Vesters and Venom.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look
Seems
outside.
fitting.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
So if we actually do go outside, we have a proper sign out front. And if we go to sell stuff, so like this would normally sell for 90 gold, it now sells for 99 gold.
Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to
So
sell.
it gives us an extra 90% on the sale price, which is very nice to have. So we actually sell for a greater price now if we sell it in our own shop.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thank you.
Revelio.
I'm kind of digging this. I'm digging the fact that we actually do have our own shop now. And like I said, we're selling it for a better price than if we just sold it to one of the other shops. All right, so we need to come up here. Do you need some help, sir?
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumors of your involvement.
I did not burgle anybody. I gave him a completely different plant.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
Yeah?
I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
That's exactly it, yeah.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but
It
we
was
should
not.
check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and
Hey,
Ranrock
my
is after
friends
something I
deserve
found
to
at
know
Gringotts.
what they're getting into.
Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we
I'm
saw
not
at the
telling
camp.
the teachers, but
Don't
I'll tell
worry, I'll
my
guard
friends.
the secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
All right, so with that, we are going to go ahead and make a save. Oh, wait, can we? No, we have not reached a new level yet. Although, wait, first, let's look at our challenges, because we do have some stuff. So, see, yeah, we can do Protego Shielding 2. And we are top of the class in all of our assignments. We've done all of the assignments. Excellent. So, let's go ahead and save the game here. Because that is where we're going to end for tonight. Or for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, later on tonight, we are doing Cyberpunk 2077 at 8 p.m. Central Time. And tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, we're back with more Hogwarts Legacy. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!